Because when you do the emotional chords exercise, what it's about is a personal inventory of what you're good at. Okay? And once you do that inventory and you spend a good 3 months with me, that's about how long it takes, doing that personal inventory and then doing a profile of how badass you are, then you sit back and you go, oh, what you're trying to hand me is not good enough, right? And the first thing that I have all of my clients do is I don't believe that self-love is an affirmation. I don't believe it's some exercises you do in your handbook, in your journal. That may be where you start. That is not where you learn self-love and self-confidence. Self-love is a series of actions you take in your own behalf. Let me say that again. Self-love comes from you taking a series of actions in your own behalf. An example is I always give my clients an assignment. I know some people who are online right now are like, she sure does. I was like, we're going to learn about it and you're going to do the workbook. Then I'm going to ask you to go do something in the real world. I'm going to go ask you to ask a casting director a question. I'm going to ask you to ask your agents what they think your trajectory is for you. I'm going to ask you to go do something. I'm going to ask you about what offers you have on the table now. And I'm going to ask you to talk through whether or not they're worthy of you. That's how you get confidence and self-love. That's how you get badass and start asking for what you deserve, because you finally know of what you're made, right? By doing these emotional chords. So I'm going to go back to what that exercise is. Your emotional type are the 4 major lessons you were put here to get right in this lifetime. Okay? If it's the ancestral memory, it's everything your ancestors have given you that they couldn't do. All right? I love this expression. I see it in memes all the time. I am every enslaved African American's wildest dream. I am every enslaved African American's wildest dream. They took the whipping. They took the mid-Atlantic crossing. They took the beatings. They took the Klan. They took the lynchings. So I could be here right now and have internet for free. Now, what the fuck am I going to do with what they gave me? That's the personal inventory. And I'll give you a key when I'm working with folks who are writing, which all actors should be writing, is I actually have people go back and interview their ancestors and get stories about their ancestors. Because once you see what people had to do to get you where you are, it gives you a completely different perspective on the world. You actually now understand, I am the master here. I have all this at my feet. They have nothing. Look what I can do. That's all the emotional chords exercise is about. It's a full inventory of all the gifts that you already have inside that you are not mining. So we're going to list them, okay? And when we list them, then we're going to put them into a form that this industry can understand. Because I do the emotional type exercise with my writers, with business people, with the women who took the Morocco retreat. It is an exercise about personal empowerment and purpose. When you know your 4 major life lessons that you were put here to master in this lifetime, and you know all the gifts you have, and then you also make a list of all the stuff you're not doing that you really want to be doing, it's power in your hands. It's the big picture that you're no longer giving away because you're creating a complete picture of who you are. It is your life's purpose. And when you are operating from your life's purpose, you go into a meeting with an agent going, so what you gonna do?